magic tricks are a lot of fun, but right now I'd like to take a moment to talk about my gift. Fairly often throughout my life, mysterious things have happened that make people say, "How could you do that?" or "How did you know that?" Recently I was on a date and she said that I have a certain kind of power. A magician doesn't reveal the secret, but because this is no trick, I'm gonna do my best to explain. The honest answer is I don't really know where my gift comes from. It could be many different things or a combination. I have studied the occult and the paranormal all my life. The works of Crowley and LaVey, books about psychic development, astral travel, and synchronicity. It may be that my self-taught education unlocked my mental abilities. Another possibility is that in my younger days I abused many mind-altering drugs. At this point, I want to warn the viewer to never use illegal drugs under any circumstance. I nearly died many times. In fact, it's a miracle I am even alive today. And yet, it could be that my self-inflicted brain damage altered my perception in the... Another possibility is simply genetics. Many have theorized my powers are made possible by the enormous size of my head. Let me clarify, I am not bragging, simply trying to answer the questions I have heard so many times throughout my life. The average person has the voice they speak with, and then a second internal voice that helps them to decide what to say out loud. At some point in my life, a mental switch flipped, and suddenly my internal voice became my speaking voice, and in my head I heard the thoughts of others. Also, in place of memories, I could now get glimpses into the future. Many religions see God as a supernatural being that represents all things good, and the devil as a supernatural being that represents all things evil. All groups who do not worship God are said to worship the devil, and those group members collectively are called practitioners of Satanism. There are many sects of Satanism. The four largest are theistic Satanism. Those who practice Satanism are members of groups, sometimes call themselves reverse Christians. Reverse Christian groups practice what Christianity claim Satanists do. They worship Satan, who Christians consider to be the enemy of Christ and God. Reverse Christians base their ideas of what Satan is and how he looks on descriptions of him in the Bible. Spiritual Satanism. Spiritual Satanism is much like theistic Satanism, except that the members don't accept the biblical depiction of Satan. They say that Satan looks just like any other blue-eyed, blonde-haired Caucasian male. Luciferianism. Luciferianism is a relatively modern version of Satanism. The members of this group stick with most of the beliefs of Satanism, but have a more lenient concept of what is good or moral. The view of Satan seems to include some Christian concepts in that they see the devil as a father figure. LaVeyan Satanism. The left-hand path was a belief system that was founded by Anton LaVey on April 30th, 1966, when he founded the Church of Satan. LaVey wrote the Satanic Bible. LaVeyan's Satanism see the devil as a metaphor that is representative of their natural urges of man. According to their beliefs, members are free to satisfy their urges responsibly, exhibit kindness to their friends, and attack their enemies. Additionally, there are several groups that practice what the other sects refer to in a derogatory manner as modern Satanism. Members of modern Satanism groups do not worship the devil. They see Satan as a general term that represents opposition to all organized religions, not just Christianity. Modern Satanists aren't recognized by any other satanic groups as being true Satanists.
I wish I could go back in time. I wish I could go back in time.
John!
I wish I could go back in time.
John!
In the depths of the abyss, the shadows roll. A scene of Mormo rises, stuck in dread. Words twisted ink of darkness in your soul. Infernal limbs of chaos, pure and red.
Welcome to Failure, the Fail House video. Failure every production is a mess. Welcome to Fail House video.